Welcome to CSGuitars, the science of loud. This is a quick video. I was in the middle of winding some pickups for the Great Guitar Build-Off, as well as some P90s for another video project I'm working on, when I was interrupted by the doorbell and this box in front of me was delivered. It's from Crimson Guitars. It's a bunch of tools that they've sent for the Great Guitar Build-Off. We were in communication. They were asking what tools I needed to complete the build. I gave them a list of stuff, and then it was like, do you know what? Just send stuff. Just send a bunch of stuff. We'll take a look at it, and I'll be able to use it for this build, for the Guitar Build-Off build, and for lots of builds in the future, and it's great promotion, because Crimson do great tools. I've got a few of their fret files and stuff already, and they're really good quality stuff, so it's nice to have a full set, and I'll get to show you what's in here, because I think it's going to be a good mix, a good range of what they do. Hopefully. I've got no idea what's in here. Starting off with a couple of leaflets here, one for the Great Guitar Build-Off, giving you the dates, the competition, information about it, and a flyer for Crimson's training courses. So you can do a whole bunch of training courses, short courses, week courses, long courses, different amounts of money, and you can learn how to build guitars with Crimson down at their place. You know, if you're interested in Luthiering, that's something probably to check out, especially if you're in the UK, that's where they're based. So some information, I'll put links in the description. Right, where even to start with this? Let's start pulling things apart. I might need my knife. There might be some fast forwarding going on here. So this is a beautiful nesting set of guitar neck rests. You know, tall ones, medium and small, but also they'll flip upside down and they'll rock, which is a nice little thing. And I think they'll all do that. They've all got the neck rest on the bottom of them. Look at that, and they just nest in. You can have any size you like. Wow, and the wood's very pretty. I don't know if that's some sort of zebra wood, some sort of spalting. I'm not quite sure what the wood is, but it's very, very pretty. Beautiful nesting set. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Those will look great when I'm doing stuff in the future. So thank you for those. A little blue cloth of some sort. I believe this must be like a microfiber. If I can get into it without, you know, breaking the bag here. Come on, get in. Yeah, microfiber blue cloth. Always useful for cleaning stuff up, polishing the guitars, rubbing them down. Can never have enough microfiber cloths. Ah, there we go. A Crimson fret leveling file. Beautiful, nice teeth on that. We've got close-ups of all of these. The Crimson logo on there. Nicely finished wooden handle. Nicely cut, nicely toothed file. That'll take frets down very, very quickly. That's beautifully done. A couple of fret, what would you call these? Little metal laser cut fret markers, so you can place these around about the fret so you can polish them without damaging the fretboard wood. What do you call these things? Little masks? Metal masks for frets? Is that possibly what they are? Little guides, yeah, just to prevent you damaging the fretboard while you're working on frets. They're nice to have. Oh, there we go. A nice little file. That looks like a fret end dressing file. We've got the rounded bottom on there so it doesn't dig into the wood of the fretboard. Nice rounded in the top, ground sides, and a flat top as well. So that will get you in on the fret ends, round them over, get those nice rounded edges so you're not cutting yourself. No sharp edges on your frets. Beautiful little, again, wooden handle. Doing nice wooden handles on all these files. So fret end dressing file there. Very lovely. I think I know what this one is. I was just checking that microphone's on. I don't know if it's picking me up. I can't quite see. Ah, well, we'll find out. We'll find out when it all fails and I've got to do this all again. Oh, that's got a nice feel in the hand. Nice wide bottom to it. It's a fretting hammer. Polished brass heads. Yeah, lovely wooden handle. It flares so much. Yeah, so you'll be able to get a good grip on that. That's lovely. That's beautifully done. Beautifully done that. Well done, Crimson. Just that polished brass looks so good. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. So yeah, I've got a dead blow hammer already, but this is a nice, just solid brass. Yeah, solid brass hammer. Beautiful. I do like nice hammers. What's in here? Nice little case. Take them out. A whole bunch of files. These must be nut slotting files. They go down, wow, they go down really thin. That's a really thin one. 0.01 of an inch. 46, 58, 56, 42. Yeah, all your standard string gauges, 36, 32. So all different files for different thicknesses of string gauge to slot nuts with, so you know precisely you're getting the right thickness of slot and you don't have to worry about it. I've been doing it with needle files up until now, and that's a pain in the arse to try and get accurate dimension slots with needle files. It can be done, but it's a pain in the arse. This is way better. I've not had a nice set of nut slotting files. Those will be great for obviously nuts, but also for bridge saddles and whatnot. When you have to cut into bridge saddles, I'll have to do that for the guitar build-off build, because the saddles on the bridges that I've got are uncut. So those are going to come in really, really handy. One more file by the looks of things. Oh, look at that, beautiful. It's a 3-sided triangular fret dressing file. Another nice big wooden handle. That's beautiful. It tapers nicely to the tip. I think it's slightly different from the one that I've got from them already. I'm quite sure I've got a triangular file from Crimson in my kit already, but this one looks different. This one looks like a different file. I don't think mine tapers like that. That's beautiful. Again, just very well made files. Indian made file on the wooden handle. Nice, good stuff. These look like steel rules of some kind. Oh, geez, they're heavy as well. So we've got, here we go. A string spacing rule, nice and flexible, and it's got the laser cut gaps to show you the spacing between strings for different strings, different spacings. That's going to be really useful, because again, that's something that I've been trying to measure, and a little bit of doing it by eye and a little bit of guesswork, where having a nice rule with the slots properly laid out is going to make that a lot easier to get strings in the right place. And then a big, heavy, precision notched straight edge, so that this can measure the straightness of the neck over the top of the frets. So the slots will go, the frets will go between the slots, if you like. So you're measuring the wood of the neck and not the frets when you're measuring for it being level. That's great. And you get different slots on either side for different scale lengths, I imagine. Big, solid, heavy, machined piece of metal there. That'll be very accurate, which is what you need. You need them to be accurate if you're going to get things level. Don't scrimp on cheap leveling equipment, because a nearly straight level means a nearly flat fret job, and that's no good. You need it to be properly flat, so that's great to have. There we go, another precision piece of leveling equipment. There's a Crimson leveling beam, so it'll be ground completely flat, completely flush, so you can put some sandpaper on that, level the frets, and you know you're dead flat. It's not going to be like just buying any old piece of metal and just hoping it's flat. This is dead flat. It's been machined to make sure that that is the case. So that's, again, your leveling equipment needs to be precise. This certainly is. Oh, let's keep going here, see what else we've got. What's this down the end? A few tools in here. String action gauge. A couple of string action gauges, metric and imperial. So we've got two different ones. We can check what height things are. Very useful to have. It's great to have those measurement tools. Great to have them on hand. And we've also got a fret rocker here. Again, precision ground. These are really nicely done. These leveling equipment is really nicely ground, really nicely machined. It'll be very, very accurate. You can already see that. So it's got different length sides, so you can get it across different frets and check if any are high. It will rock if any frets are high. Great to have. Great to have. These are some of my favourite things, actually. These are fret erasers. So they're a rubber substance with abrasive material impregnated through them, and they're in different grits here. So there's coarse, medium, fine, and super fine. They're very rubbery. Smell awful, but these are really good. I love using these things. They're great for getting your frets nice and shiny, polished up, polishing all sorts of metal. They'll come in really useful for frets and other things. And I think everything else in here is bottles of stuff now, so I'm going to try and get these all open and we can see what we have. Water resistant guitar finish, penetrating finishing oil and high build guitar finishing oil. So that's different finishing options. Just need to decide what I'm going to do, how I'm going to finish my guitar. And now I've got different oils, I can choose what will work best for the application. We're going to have a lot of stains coming in right now. So I've got denim blue, royal blue, and phthalo blue. I never know how to pronounce that word. Someone can tell me in the comments. Phthalo blue. So a couple of blues, 3 blues to be precise. So that's 3 different blues. I'm not a fan of blue guitars, but it's nice to have stains in that colour. There might be something really useful we can do with blue. So blue stains. Let me put these somewhere where they're not gonna leak. Now we're getting into more my sort of colours. We've got an orange, we have a crimson red, and cherry red. Cherry red must be one of my favourite guitar finish colours. Just love, I love, you know, old SGs within the cherry reds finish. It just looks really, really good. So reds and oranges, much warmer colours. Oh, those might get used somewhere. Those might get used somewhere, I can tell you that. More neutral colours now. We've got black, because black goes with everything. I'll definitely be using that in the guitar build-off build. There's going to be a lot of black on that guitar. There's brown, and there's amber, nice amber stain. My amber might get used as well, quite frankly. And amber and black and that sort of colour scheme might go along quite well with the tartan and all the other parts that I'm doing from my guitar. So, yeah. And I can always mix these. These are all water-based stains that we mix together to get different shades, different tones. We want to get nice the colours that we want. So that's good stuff right there. And to round out the set of colours, green, purple, and yellow. Wow, I'm looking at sort of the green and the purple here and going, those might be really cool colours for some project down the line. Those look great. I'm quite sure those will look fantastic when they're on a guitar. When they're nice on a nice figured piece of wood stained on there, they're going to look really good. And yellow's a really useful one to have as well. Can knock down the strength of a red with a bit of yellow. These are good colours. They look great, and I'm sure they're very high quality when I start getting them onto the wood. So thank you for all those colours, Crimson. I've got lots of choices now, lots of options. I need to think about what I'm doing. Some slippery slots nut sauce right there, and a little eyedropper there for applying it. That's good. I mean, nut sauce is something that I've used on occasion. I've sometimes made my own sort of graphite-based nut sauce from sort of like, you know, mixing shaved pencil lead with, you know, Vaseline or some other medium to suspend it, and that works quite well to get that slippery action in the nut slots, so that strings will slide through and not catch. But had to have something properly done is also nice. PTFE based, durable protection, quick drying, long lasting. So yeah, that's good. That's good. And I like the little eyedropper to go along with it. That's lovely. And it's got an incorporated lid. So once that lid comes off, that lid can screw in. We've got it. Great. Great stuff. This is a bright, wow, okay. Ultra mega versatile multi-use guitar polish. There we go, guitar polish in a very sort of neon yellow sort of colour. Polish is always good to have. I've got a range of different sort of guitar polishing options. Always useful to have it. That's, I suppose, what the microfiber cloth will be for. And the last little package in the box, what we got in here. Fretboard Finish and Cleaner with a little spray nozzle on top, and Fretboard Restorative, whatever that happens to be, blend of residual grade natural oils. So just oil-based fretboard conditioning and cleaning products to keep your fretboard looking nice, stop it drying out and cracking. Good stuff, Crimson. They will come in useful. So there was a tool unboxing. A big thank you to Crimson Guitars for sending all this across and helping me out. Really, really appreciate it. Links in the description. Go ahead, check out their shop. If you want to get any of these tools for yourself, they're great quality. You know, loving that fretting hammer, that polished brass hammer, the files, you know, the fret living files, beautiful. all the tools that I was needing, like the nut slotting files, the string gauge here, level, you know, the notch straight edge as well. Required one of those because I didn't have one. Again, I've been sort of guessing it up until now, which is not the right way to do things. And now there's no longer any guesswork. And of course, for the Great Guitar Build-Off, I now have options of different finishing. So I can get different oils to finish the guitar. I've got different colors, different stains. I can choose something either vibrant or a little bit more traditional, whatever seems to happen. And these beautiful, beautiful nested rests. They are gorgeous. And they're going to come in so useful for a lot of projects where I'm setting guitars up. So thank you once again, Crimson. Go and follow them. They've got a great YouTube channel as well. You can learn a lot of things about putting guitars together. And check out the shop. And of course, follow me. Make sure you subscribe to see more about my build for the Great Guitar Build-Off. There's a lot more coming on that just as soon as I can get back to building it. Anyway, keep it loud. Stay safe.